Hey guys, sorry for interruption. Stream restarted. I was getting a drink while waiting for everybody to come back. So it looks like top notes got wrecked, and they're actually considering peace here. We're not gonna give them peace immediately, no. They did sack Zandri. They did make Zandri tier 1 again, and Khemri was as well attacked. We'll deploy an ambush close. Yeah. What do we have here? We besiege the Vulture Mountain, and they're going down. Our allies are here, multiple armies are here, so there is no way for them to survive this. No way for them to survive this. When these dwarves are gone, this is a major development here, because the only other competitors in the area are the Tomb Kingdoms. We will destroy this army, get another army and extra Tomb Guard and Skeleton Chariots. They have the 5th book. Then one by one we'll take all these kingdoms. We'll expand to these mountains and consider options next. Looks like the greenskins are going aggressively south, and the greenskins do look like a huge threat right now. They are number 1 with 23 settlements. I might wanna get these guys as defensive allies, because the greenskins might declare war. They're close to greenskins from the other side.
What manner of thing are you? Stop this!
They do not want military defensive alliance. Maybe if we give them a little money. They definitely won't accept money. Yeah.
Very well.
Doom Kings value money in diplomacy. So defensive allies with Numas. Numas will serve as a buffer here in the east, northeast. And if the greenskins declare war, they will hopefully join against the greenskins to slow them down here. So this makes the Rahav dynasty, which control the Great Desert of Araby, half of it, and these islands here, they're going to be our first target after the dwarves are gone.
I ignore the critics.
These are Petrus Necrotex here. It consumes the Petrus Necrotech, but we do get tier 3 settlement. Martek also has iron, very important to unlock the legions. This settlement looks like in an okay spot. We have to keep in mind the chaos will be coming here. The Great Desert of Arab is going to be a battlefield. We do need a public order here. I'm gonna get growth as well. These are the mountains. You can see our growth here plus 22. It's not as high as some other factions, similar to dwarves. So we get just our public order and our growth building. I don't think we'll be fortifying this one. This settlement is just important to be tier 2, so even if it gets wrecked, it's gonna be easily to get it back to tier 2. What attack allies other than the greenskins? We're gonna break alliances, and we need their territories. We need their territories. Their purpose has been used. They are no longer useful to us. We need more territories, more buildings to increase unit capacity, more income, more. We need to become a superpower so nobody can challenge us. You do not build an empire without deleting a couple of people around you. These ones can serve as a buffer here against the east. This one will serve a buffer here. But these ones, they definitely need to get conquered. I feel like we're gonna be in a rough spot with the chaos here. If we do not have tier 4 units sorted in our armies, we actually gonna have a problems fighting chaos here. I already see it, we're gonna have problems fighting chaos here. This is an important city here. And it's also going to be the battlefield against Chaos. How do the Tomb Kings get powerful to the point where they're the most powerful faction in the game? Each core building, each provincial capital settlement gives you research. Special ones give you more. 10% research, 3% research, 5% research, 3% research, 3% research. What does this all mean, this research buff? The more technologies you unlock, or dynasties, the more you unlock, the more powerful you get. To the point when even your lower units are performing. The garrisons need to get buffed by the unit technologies. So the more of territories you get, more research you get faster dynasties, you get more powerful. Because every wisdom you unlock lowers the research. So you need to expand to get dynasties faster. Get more dynasties, become powerful. Also, the most power of the Tomb Kings comes with the number of armies they can have. As they have more armies than any other faction for the player. So you need to get settlements to unlock the tier 3 military. You need money to build these buildings. Money is so critical for this faction that you need to manage it well to unlock all these buildings cheaper. More tier 3, more quality in your armies. Your armies are numerous and with better quality. But the main power of the Tomb Kings comes from their tier 4 and tier 5 units. This is where their quality lies. They have 3 tier 4 units and 4 tier 5 units. 4 tier 5. And the more provincial capitals you get, the more of these units you can unlock. More necrotechs you get, more of these units you can unlock. And so the more you expand, the more quality armies you can afford. So it's very important to expand. Get the territories, get the military up. Other factions don't need this many military buildings. They just need one military province. That's it. They expand to get more income, not to get more units unlocked, more income, because this faction works differently. This faction does not pay for the units, and the units are unlocked in different ways. So by expanding, the more you expand with this faction, the more powerful this faction gets, to the point where it's more powerful than any other faction in the game. You need to assassinate this guy for a powerful weapon. Do not have income. What the mission says? Mission says 9 turns. We have time. We have time. You also need to raid Al-Haik.
Land of the dead. Keep my own counsel.
There's some issues with public order right now. You wanna avoid rebellions at all costs. You wanna avoid rebellions at all costs. A few weeks ago we were making fun of rebellions, and I think the Chaos Assembly took note. Because rebellions were an advantage. For most factions, rebellions are a huge advantage most of the time. To the point where you wanna abuse the rebellions. But the Tomb King rebellions are dangerous. You wanna avoid rebellions at all costs, as they're gonna come with powerful units. I want to destroy those top knots. Revenge. I could give them peace treaty, but I want my revenge. These guys will be a very long campaign. Very long campaign. We'll conquer everything. See all the unique stuff the Tomb Kings can unlock over the map. And have all kinds of armies. This is what you want to call one of them extreme campaigns. And funny, the Tomb Kings do not have extreme victory conditions. as all other factions pretty much in this campaign. They done right the victory condition to Kings and Mortal Emperors. The question with Tomb Kings though, where is Brendan Fraser? Married Evie and is living in London. Mom is no longer interested in him. The rebellions can be random as well, so that's also a factor.
Arise, legions.
They have low fightiness. Yeah, because they got smashed.
My dynasty.
We just have to threaten this city here without them discovering us. They will occupy Gorkazan and then we'll destroy them.
Now we go. Strike on my command.
That's good, that's good. We have these bastards. Let's assassinate this guy.
I serve king and patriarch.
Come on, man. Come on. This one has to wait, I guess. We have a rank 3 assassin, rank 3 assault units, and rank 3 specialist. At this point, you want to decide make him a hybrid or get more campaign skills. He does have 27 points remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11, 14, 15, 18, 21, 23, 24, 27. He doesn't need a devastating charge now. It is okay though. Extra leadership is also a factor. You can definitely get 3 skills like this. This probably looks like these are your campaign Tomb Prince skills. Your Tomb Prince army exclusive. It's Canopic Jars, Order, and Training, and then everything in the character skills. So looks like this one will not be going into an army. He'll still be usable in the army, but will make him more for campaign harassment. This is gonna Rolo looks like this campaign is gonna be on the campaign map. Because for a combat exclusive, we want training and a Canopic Jar Hoarder, nothing else. And then you have extra points to put even 12 leadership while taking everything else. It's very important to have a high rank Tomb Prince or 2 for the assassinating and assaulting units. Critical against invaders.
Son of Nehikara. Curse them.
We can get a powerful item here if you want this guy.
Nehikara reborn.
We just finished the quest. 20 Canopic Jars, diplomas with Doom Kingdoms, and we got a Blade of Antarhak. Blade provides bonus versus infantry and hunger. Hunger is a vampire skill which replenishes hit points if you're in melee. It's a very good weapon.
I reign.
We're gonna put this weapon on
Of greatest dynasty.
the Cetra. Don't really need this weapon. I'm gonna put this weapon on Necrotect.
He does not impress me.
Bonuses infantry and gives hunger. It says here the Blade of Antarhak. This Tomb Prince's magical sword draws life force from the slain to imbue the body of its wielder with stolen essence. I like these Sepulchre Stalkers. But let me tell you one thing about my policy about cavalry buildings. In my opinion, it's not worth getting cavalry building before tier 4. Which means the skeleton horsemen, archers, like Hara horsemen, which are decent, and sepulture sword, which are good, are not gonna be used until I unlock tier 4 here. I find these units and Ushapti way more important than building tier 2 and tier 3 cavalry. Tier 3 cavalry building is fine, but it's way more important to get the other things before. As you can see, we don't even have a tier 2 infantry building. I don't think it's worth getting tier 3 cavalry unless you're going immediately for tier 4 cavalry. So I do not use this until later. A Necrotech has 2 weapons, has a whip and a sword. How do you unlock Heralds Empowered? The technology Heralds Empowered is unlocked by getting all the dynasties and all the heralds. This is your ultimate technology. What's the artillery for the Tomb Kings? It's a Screaming Skull Catapult, a nice armor piercing splash catapult. This gets much better with experience. It's a decent artillery unit. Keep in mind you get only 1 here. Definitely want to use 2 or 3 of these in the army. It's more powerful with buffs. The second artillery unit is Casket of Souls. It's in a way better than the Screaming Skull Catapult. It also provides power reserves to the Winds of Magic. They have the Tomb Kings have decent artillery. The artillery crew can leave their pieces and then go attack as well in melee. We'll have an army with artillery later on as we unlock these things. Yeah, we're having a good advantage here. We just need to delay them here. Lashiek, that's here. 800, we need 7 gold.
Tell me, creature, how will negotiation aid me in restoring my glory?
Can ask for 7 gold. It's hard to ask any money from the Tomb Kings. They actually like money in trade, but don't really want to give you any money.
My dynasty, I am a gracious host.
And I assume they have no money. Who are our friends here? Tilia? Let's check the outfit here. Beastman gave us the tribute. And we can build the Potter's Hut. We definitely have to start them out here. Battle, that is not an option. Not an option.
I am king.
6 turns will get another army capacity. I will send him into the sea. And once the dwarves are gone, I will be sending all armies to destroy this. And get another army again. Sharp Gripbow Iron Artillery. It's a special type of range unit. The greenskins get a Va every few turns. Oh my god, man, that is insane. Why do I have a feeling the greenskins gonna cause us a lot of damage this campaign? Casket shoots like a magical cluster bomb. Okay, we got him, we got him.
Partition has reached the Great King and is found wanting.
Nerfy, the costs on the new dynasties, they go 800 up each time. So you take the first one for 800, the next one is 1600, and the one after is 2400. What? The Beastmen destroyed them. Come, my allies. Come, my allies. Let's end those stunties. Jesus, your ears, guys. How loud is the microphone? How loud is the microphone? Because sometimes when I get all excited, I shout loud, and it's loud. Does anybody think we need to lower the microphone volume? Or somebody having too much volume setting on their own settings? It's fine. Okay. I don't want the Greens to murder everybody. I want them to have a stalemate. When your neighbors are struggling, when nobody is progressing, that's the perfect situation. Deny them victory, stalemate for the rest of their life. Perpetual war between the neighbors, so you can thrive. This guy's in deep doo-doo. We got him here.
Not this time.
We got him here.
Address me as your highness.
Glade Lord, at your service.
This arm is nasty.
Power in unlife. Advance.
What can we even get here? We get 2 Shapti. They're supposed to go in a different army.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Here.
A good servant. Petra watches.
There is no way to destroy this with that army. We'll send the harasser after as well. Don't want to really waste money. It's cheaper just to use a sandstorm. What the Lich Priests? We can get a Tomb Prince. But I need to get one more rank on Setter before.
Address me as your highness.
Let's go to the pyramid down there. Hey, there were kind of one of the mod lists you're using for Dawn War 2. That mod list is obsolete because of the new new update they received. So I really recommend spend some time, a day or two, checking the workshops, see what's updated, see what's not, or just use the Divided Emperor. That's my recommendation. Shit Wizard asked, how come the Stalin didn't take attrition damage? It was most likely because we did not have the information. It was question mark. We knew the units in the army, but we have no information about the stats, rank, health. What's the best and cheapest way to learn this series? Well, start playing. And I guess you can watch some tutorial stuff on the Total War Academy, YouTube. Clear skies. Your forces are benefiting from a protracted period of good weather. Rations are plentiful and there's spring in the troops' stride. As a result, army leadership has increased faction-wide. So, where the hell is that army? I'll give you an example here.
Proud son of Atheloran.
So, for example, here, Sheet Wizard, this actually tells you a lot here. So, this army here, we lack information. This information is revealed depending on several things, but the main factor is heroes. So, for example, this unit here, we can see its health, its rank, and information is all here. We know that Stegadon is in the army, but we do not have information about the health or its experience. To get more information, we need to send somebody to investigate. It says here, some of these units' details are unknown. Moving closer may reveal more information. Heroes have a higher chance of discerning armed details. The higher the rank of the hero, the more line of sight effects he has. It's going to be the higher chance to reveal the whole army, to the point where you move a hero here and everything is revealed. That's why it's so important to have, when I say spying, scouting, that's why it's so important to have heroes like this. Heroes like this. You have a guy on the campaign map, which is exclusive on the campaign map. He's moving around the campaign map, he's scouting, spying, and harassing the enemy forces. If that guy was closer, he would have revealed all information. And information is power. Information is power. Like you can see, we see the information here. We see pretty much everything.
Don't think so.
If I get that guy closer, he will also reveal more information.
Glade Lord, at your service.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
The chance to revealing information, the chance to succeed, the chance to do great in the action is determined by the rank. By the rank.
Glade Lord.
You dare. We never tire.
Lord
As you can see, we just traveled here and we did not really cover any new information. We need a hero to investigate. Hero is like your spy. By just being present on the campaign map, he's your spy, has the best line of sight. And each hero has, you know, their specific actions. The best hero to use on the campaign map is the one that has assassinate, assault units, and block army. Block army is on. No hero has all those three. No hero has all three at the same time. So this is harassment, block army, and assault units, and then you have assassinate for the assassinating enemy heroes. So heroes that have block army, assassin, and assault units are the best. Sometimes a hero with block army like Master Engineer or Necrotech is just too good to be used elsewhere, like in the army, because it provides various buffs, so you don't want to use him on the campaign map. But a hero like a Witch Hunter or a Banshee are very powerful on the campaign map because they have block army and assassinate, and they act as a spy as well. Fighter heroes have assault units and assassinate, and sometimes even useful to use assault garrison. So they target enemy heroes and they target enemy armies, even garrisons. Assault unit's action can even kill 1/3 of the enemy army in one action. Give an example. You are getting invaded, and the armies are approaching. Well, you send a hero to sabotage. Sabotage is best defense against invasion. With walls and sabotage, you'll be fine defending your empire without the need of having armies as well. Okay. Looks like the greenskins have raised Ugly Migdal. The greenskins are very dangerous this campaign. If they declare war on us, we are gonna be in big doo-doo. To immediately gain more power, we need to unlock this dynasty, next dynasty, and destroy this army. And this will be enough to fight the greenskins if they declare war on us. The greenskins already have enough enemies, so there is an unlikely chance they're gonna declare war. We have an ally here for the buffer, and they have enough enemies. But the thing is, greenskins are aggressive and unreliable. Their diplomacy sometimes don't make no sense, but that's their thing. So even having all these enemies, they can still declare war on other people. Their behavior is aggressive and unreliable. So even if you have agreements with them, they will declare war on you, and they keep attacking people. If they have the ball rolling as 4 or 5 armies with 4 or 5 was, nobody's safe. Nobody. And they actually improved the greenskins with this update, so they are now more formidable as the AI. I have seen a greenskin army spawn a VA within 2 turns of being recruited. So the Necrotect in the army, it provides mobility to the army, up to 25% more movement range, and that is his best campaign skill in the army. Necrotect is not a real fighter, he's a support and later on fighter. I would not use a Necrotect for fighting until you have immortality. It's not safe. Once you get immortality, chariot, and the character skills, you'll be a decent fighter. Just average armor and low average melee defense is not good enough for fighting. He can repair the constructs, buff nearby constructs, but before immortality he's not a good fighter. Getting Conqueror, Blade Master, hard to hit, Woundmaker, plate armor will make him a good fighter, but only after he's immortal, so you don't risk him dying. And you still need to use the chariot well, because the chariots can get stuck. He will definitely lose even more stats here. With this stuff, he's gonna be a decent fighter. He also has further campaign skills other than increased mobility. This is the Necrotect's unique skill line. Inscription of Repair buffs the replenishment constructs. Constructs are your pretty much tier 3, tier 4 and tier 5 units. There is 2 tier 3 constructs, and every unit above the tier 3 is a construct. So Restore is a very good heal, 20 seconds. You can unlock one of these 3. You can unlock one Skull Stalker, one Necropolis Knights, one Necropolis Knights with Halberd. Keep in mind, this is 3. This is actually, you unlock 3 units, not one of these, but 3. So one of each. 2 of the Tube Scorpion and 1 of each Ushapti and Ushapti Great Bow. I feel like this one is the best. This one is the best if you have unlocked the halberds. If you don't have unlocked the halberds, the Tomb Scorpion is the best. Halberds are tier 5. Because this is tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, this is tier 4, this is tier 3 and tier 4. This actually buffs tier 3, tier 4 and tier 5. So the Guardian Gargantua is the best. I love Cetra. Definitely I'm enjoying it more than Katep. He's a powerful fighter as well. Love Cetra. How is armor colored in this game? To my knowledge, 1 point of armor mitigates 0.5 to 1% of the damage. The more armor you have, the more damage you mitigate. And armor blocks all but armor piercing damage. So armor is a strong start. Combine it with melee defense and you have very tanky characters. You add physical resistance and ward save, super tanky. Necrotect here can buff one of the tier 5 units. Necrotect himself can have a trait which also increases capacity. The best traits for Necrotects are increasing capacity on the units. Wise is overall a good trade for the Tomb Kings. You cannot go wrong with Wise. You can have 3 heroes, 2 heroes in the army, and each Wise plus the other things. You can even recruit up to rank 9 unit. Yeah. We are sieging Vulture Mountain here. It's not a safe attack, so we're just gonna start them out. Once we have the mountains, I'm going to destroy this rogue army here, get another army and another army, secure ourselves against any attacks from the Greenskins, and take the desert here. This is, I can already tell you guys, this area of the map, if they didn't change anything regarding the chaos, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough, hard. And it's gonna be a lot of action here against the Chaos. Tomb Kings are quite weak against the Chaos until you get tier 4 and tier 5 stuff. Yeah. I'm actually going to turn on the notifications for the buildings now. We do need this place tier 4. Growth is 132, but thanks to the event. Why do we want to get tier 4? This right is quite important. This right is quite important. Plus 30 growth is huge. It's 10 turns as well. When it comes to Mortuary Cult, I want to unlock a new dynasty and all the legions. That's the first thing to do. And then start crafting items. Items like a blade of Antarak, crook and flail of the Radiance, especially Armor of Eternity. Every single one gonna use Armor of Eternity. This armor is just too strong, simply because of crumble, disintegrating, and the staying alive power. One of the guys will get a Scorpion armor, will get super tanky. Probably Cetra. I think Cetra has his own armor. Crown might be his armor, but Crown is not good. Somebody's gonna get a Scorpion armor, but most other characters will the Armor of Eternity. When it comes to enchanted items, we're gonna get a lot of Hieratic Jars for most of our characters, and we have also Ouroboros and the Death Mask of Carnut, also good items. Somebody's gonna get this as well. Talismans, we pretty much want just Collar of Shakara, and one of the guys will get this as well. Arcane items are very underwhelming, very underwhelming. I'm probably not gonna craft any. I do need more growth here. This one tier 3 will unlock a money building here, and now I can buff the other ones as well. The trade situation, we need more income.
Glade Lord, at your service.
The Petra's Necrotect is strong, but not very convenient to use it most of the time. There's gonna be situations to use it, but it's not gonna be convenient because you have to wait. Now imagine you find the ruin and you need to awake him first, then you have to send him there. By the time he gets there, somebody else may take the ruin. Just one example. Brain missing when it comes to quests, only when it's convenient. You have to make priorities. Hey Umbaka, yoo-hoo! What are some tips for high elves? Get a lot of archers. Get the battle skills around the archers. Get the technologies around the archers. Use your lord, your lore master, your noble in the army to prevent melee engagements as long as possible while you shooting with your archers. This is as basic as it gets. And then you shoot them till they're dead.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Motherbar, thank you for using Prime. Is there anything you can do in the early game? Well, make the right decisions. If you think the units are shit in the early game, they are usable. They are usable. You do get some starting units which will help, and this is the core battle skill, along with Master Charioteers. Get Sun-Scorched Bones, will double the toughness on your skeletons. And Master Charioteers is for your strongest unit in the early game, which is Chariot.
I am destined.
Use those units well, and you'll be fine. The Grebe says the crown is in place of healing potion. That's good. That's good. Then I'll use the Scorpion armor. Scorpion armor gives crazy toughness. Foxtrot, you should definitely have a couple of spears, depending who you fight, but swords are better. Swords are better.
The Empire.
Swords are better. Don't think if those guys have spears, they can kill large. It does not work like this.
Glade Lord.
My will be done.
Highborn.
Oh boy!
Proud son of Athelloran.
Do have 15 units here with our Sharpty and a Screaming Skull Catapult. 3 are Toomgar, but the rest is shit.
Lord of the Glade.
Rank 7 Saurus Warriors with shields, that's nasty. I'm not worried about the Bastiladons. The Ancient Stegodon is a problem. Ancient, the Treemen, somewhat of a threat. They did take a lot of attrition. If we lose the battle here, they'll destroy the pyramid. This is not a safe attack. Not a safe attack.
Glade Lord.
I think they have. What did they have? Alright, what else did they have in this army? This army didn't have the Feral Carnosaurs. Would you take the cavalry instead of the chariots early? The low tier cavalry is harassment and chasing. They have no impact on the battlefield other than that. The skeleton archer cavalry is for harassment, and the skeleton cavalry is only for chasing. Flanking, best case scenario. The chariots are way more powerful.
Highborn.
We do get this in 7 turns.
Glade Lord, at your service.
I don't want to lose these chariots, they have experience.
I have arrived. Address me as your highness.
We're definitely gonna be a little more patient with that. How do you deal with the Longbeards or the Phoenix Guard? Well, the Tomb Guard kills Longbeards. If you have experience and battle skills, which you should, Tomb Guard will kill Longbeards with minimal assistance. Minimal assistance. While the Phoenix Guard and the Sword Masters constructs. We have to wait here. Okay, what do we have here? Public order is solid. This is growth. We definitely need growth. I need this tier 4. We are currently sieging the Vulture Mountain. Very powerful garrison here. All our allies are here, and we'll end the Greybeard Prospectors. After that, I'm gonna end this army here. Get 2 or 3 more armies. Prepare for the Greenskin trade. While we're preparing for the Greenskin trade, we're gonna cancel our diplomacy with this dynasty here, and we're gonna take the territories. They do. We have contested provinces with them.
Attend your king, slaves.
They have the islands here and these 2 regions. This dynasty will go. This dynasty will go. But dwarves are bigger priority right now.
Who called?
Deliver your message.
Sigmar's will.
Okay, another trade agreement. We're gonna get soon an army, and then another army, and we're gonna work on another army after that. With these armies will be enough to challenge the Greenskins. But the Greenskins don't look crazy. They definitely look crazy. Their the WA acquisition is now better. They do have WAs now more often, and makes them dangerous. Finally, the Greenskins have the numbers. Why is that guy on the boats? He's chasing Tila guy. How many we are selling there?
Greetings, stranger.
What? Oh, the game crashed. This is the second time I see the game crash during diplomacy. It did crash once in diplomacy in Warhammer 1. Hopefully they know about this and they're gonna fix it.
Sega.
Hey, Phil's 420 man. Awaken the Necrosphinx. Awake the Necrosphinx. No, I did not get set of legendary items yet, no.
Deliver your message.
All right.
Greetings, stranger.
Yes.
Yeah.
I keep my own counsel. My will be done. Servants.
And then for public order here. What were we building? I definitely I was getting money to get the resource here. And what else did we build? I did go for the port here. And coffer. Yeah. Anything else going on in diplomacy? Definitely need to deal with these guys.
Onward.
The guys are at war with Arachnos, they're still alive.
One rug.
The guys are going down. Hey Cornet! Have fun, have fun. What happened? The game crashed during diplomacy. We are ending the dwarves now, then we're unlocking more armies. We're gonna have more options after that. But we need to work towards tier 4 without setbacks. I feel like the greenskins are sailing towards us and not that Tilian army fleet. Tilia is gonna bring those greenskins straight towards us. Yeah, rip Grombendal. We almost took Lothern. We do have a Grombendal campaign plan with house rules from the first rotation. How many turns here? 5.
My father demands it. This way.
Proud son of Atheloran.
My glory. By the comet.
Come on, man. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing here out of the way? That's Zandri, one of the worst positioned settlements ever. It should have been. You see how they separated the land of the dead? Black Pyramid is now a unique region. They have done the exactly the same thing for Zandri. 3 provinces here. Maybe just put 6 slots here. This settlement's gonna get burned so many times. The best thing, it has the pyramid, 15,000 gold. How are you gonna defend this shit? Pyramid and a resource. What about them walls? What about them walls? Forcing ports, shitty ports.
Praise Sigma. Get some.
Oh man, they're gonna declare war, they're gonna land here. Those bastards. Give me those 2 shops.
To me as your highness.
Grimgor and the boys are coming. Someone is stabilizing. I do need to save this money though.
King of greatest dynasty.
Okay, no declaration of war, they're chasing Telia. They do have 5 enemies. Grimgor is a smart orc. He knows that they don't want to have another enemy. Grimgor, keep your south balance and you can go murder the other side. No, north is up, not down. Go up. A lot of money well in the treasury. Although I like the DLC, I love it. I love it. What the fuck, man? This is gonna land because of you. Potato Rotolo, what the hell, go north? Damn it.
as your highness.
Glade
So
Lord,
look at
at
this,
your
look at
service.
this. This is the same information we have. We're now gonna bring this guy closer to see the remaining details if possible.
You will.
As he gets closer, more things revealed.
Lord of the Glade. Glade
We
Lord.
did not get any new information. Missing more ranks. Let's see what's going on here. Dune Kingdoms, huh? We have 2 sets of siege towers ready. You get economy by expanding. First option, the post-battle results, trading. I could save 5 turns here. I could save 5 turns here. They have tier 3 walls, which is insane. Tier 4, my bad, tier 4. We save the turns by taking this early, which is doable right now, but the army recovery is gonna take longer. No, we're not gonna attack here. This is not a safe attack. It's too much casualties. There is no guarantee our allies do it right. The moment we get diminished, the Greenskins may declare war. That's another thing. I need to get the army next turn. Hero Titan, Necro Sphinx, or Horse Sphinx, they're all three good. All three good. They have different roles. Different roles. Let me do mining here, gold mining. Get income and trade here. I do wanna unlock the Storm Riders and the Venom Knights. The Venom Knights are great. Now that battle is a victory, but a Pyrrhic victory. We can lose that battle. It's just too much casualties. Those are tier 4 dwarf walls. They shoot some nasty stuff from the towers. What is my GPU and CPU? I'm using an i5 3570K, and my GPU is NVIDIA 1070.
I do not order your obliteration.
unlocked another army here. Wisdom of the Third Dynasty. The kingdom prospered further until Nagash's treacherous rise to power, although he was finally defeated by the United Priest Kings. By increasing military strength will lower the chance of anybody attacking us, because we want to be the ones attacking. We'll try Archon Black next. There is a high chance we play the Chaos next. We need to finish the rotation, and after the rotation might be another Tomb King's faction. We'll see how I feel like by the time this campaign is over. Also, somebody might request something after during the Chaos campaign, so it's gonna be delayed. We are I'm giving out 7 month requests this month, 6 for the cause new PC, and 1 cause monthly. So we're gonna have some requests. I can already see somebody requesting some nonsense.
Highborn.
As long as it's not Crooked Moon, they have to lose on turn 51. It's gonna be good nonsense.
Move.
Hey there, friend.
Challenge me. We are their nightmares.
Ooh, that was good. That was good.
I am ready.
Shame this guy did not get wise. But you can always speak what you want. Let's get my guy here. I want a hot rep.
Tend your king, slaves.
And let's start with this. I don't know what the hell. What is this? Why all of a sudden 1 turn? What caused this? See these guys? All of a sudden these guys are 1 turn. What causes this? Last time I checked, this was 2 turns. And it was 2 turns for a while. What caused it to go 1 turn?
He will serve.
This guy should be 1 turn in the global anyways. Yeah.
Legions.
Oh, it just changed. Just changed. Army capacity just changed. The only thing that lowers the recruitment time in global is this.
My dynasty.
This also happened in the previous campaign. I do not know how to explain this. Might happen with the number of lords as well. Because the carrion gets to 1 next. Almost feels like the more armies you have, the faster the global recruitment. Pay attention, guys. Carrion 2 turns. We'll see as we unlock more armies. Because the carrion goes next. Does this mean the chariots will be after? Maybe it's the number of cities as well. Almost like there's a bug or a hidden modifier. Lord recruitment skills. There is nothing. Nothing to do this. Same happened in the last campaign. We do not have tier 4 or tier 5 settlements. Well, I cannot explain it.
Done. As your highness.
Deep blue, that might be also the case. There is definitely something. There's definitely something. Or it's a glitch. Because if you start the campaign, this unit costs 2 turns. And until recently it did cost 2 turns as well for us. Might be the army capacity. I feel like it's connected to the army capacity. We need public order here. What is going? Ah, this is actually fine. -3, minus +3. Getting good money here. I need the proclamation of this dynasty. It's 5,000. Till then. Start on the next dynasty until then. One for you, Shopti. Martabar, don't worry. We have a Wurza complaint planned this year. No need to bother to request it. We still have Wurzak and Azak leftovers from Warhammer 1. From the last polls. The next Green Sea campaign is Azak, will happen this year, and also Wurzak. Of course, not both, you know, one after another, because too much brain damage. Can you recruit Arcanum this when you destroy? No. Arcanum is the enemy of Tomb Kings. No. Yeah, the technology buffs it, but the technology is late game. I feel like somebody's gonna be requesting the Scavenger campaign, so don't worry about that. Raise or sec? Looks like a good sec there. Brutal business. 20 weapon damage. So we have Savage Blow and Brutal business there. Yeah.
Patra calls. Tomb King of Nehekara.
Ani is good.
Glade Lord, at your service.
Onwards, legions!
Can we rebuild the last units?
I rise. Drag their souls to Yusiran. Village priests have me weary.
We need to get rid of this soon.
My harem.
Bring public order here.
Address me as your highness. Land of the dead.
Public order here is good. Don't want to get growth here. Sort the public order here as well. What's my initial thoughts of Tretch as a lord, by the way? Well, it looks like a good flavor lord, but being in between Dark Elves and the High Elves, count me out. That's for masochists. chariots not on fire. Order the chariots into service at once. We get 8 turns chariot focus. Solitary. Spend consecutive turns in enemy regions. They're telling me you can get another 10% movement range. And there is no way to lose it anymore if you don't spend turns in settlements. Actually pretty good. So you spend time in enemy regions, you get more campaign movement range. And you will not lose these if you if you don't spend turns in your own settlements. Inside the settlement. Hey, Quitarian.
Sirs, attend.
Got a lost convoy. This wreck was once part of a convoy, brought low by the angry sea god Stromfels. The precious goods in the holds was lost with the ships, much to the chagrin of the investors and factors back at their home ports. But their loss is your opportunity. Your crew make ready to take on salvage. This growth is okay here. I'm gonna have to wait for a second. It's gonna be built immediately. Building with quite a bit of money here.
Lord of the Glade.
They will fear us.
Yeah.
Glory for Khemri!
Those guys go north now, I'm gonna target them.
Proud son of Apolloran.
Do get this city soon. We'll attack in 2 turns. We can also start getting tier 3 here. Chaos we're gonna be wrecking this settlement. This settlement is gonna be really hard to hold. There's more money here. Our income is getting good. You're gonna be warring everybody. Everybody and their mothers, and nobody's safe. Nobody.
Address me as your highness.
Let's deal with that. This is going down, and that guy will be in the water, I guess.
Dead.
Why did it say you had 24 chariots per unit in your new army? This one is in the water. There are 12 chariots and there are 2 skeletons in each chariot. Since the chariots are on the boats, they are just then the skeleton crew, an archer and the driver. So 12 times 2, 24. Forgot to update that. Capture and occupy the following settlement, Vulture Mountain. That's gonna happen. The mountain realms of the dwarves are available to us, but we need stone for the war statue. Reclaim it. Dwarves gonna take attrition next turn. That's a trespassing.
Highborn.
Let's begin. Drag their souls to Yukiran. Curse this scavenger
nice.
god.
Now we unlock the Legionnaire of Asaf. This is the best one for scouting. The Knot of Life at once untie, venomous fool, be angry in dispatch. If did fail though,
He means nothing.
but we did unlock this. Increases the line of sight. It's pretty much as he's much higher rank.
Glade Lord.
And we did get more information here now. 4 more units are hidden.
Attend your king, slaves.
But Earthen Road and 3000, another horde of the Vampire General.
Set sail.
Yeah. Decent money. Decent money. We don't need to get more money buildings here. It's getting up.
Will be done.
Okay, so what is going on here? They will take attrition next turn. And will attack. Everything else is good. In there, I will need to get rid of that guy as well. I don't need to send a second army, so the second army will go there and will gang up on that guy.
To the dead.
Yeah, very good. We were improving public order here while we were present. Yeah. I did update the Man of the Month status. Pretty much because the top 6 are getting Man of the Month requests, and additional one for the number 1, alongside the ones from the PC new font. Okay. We attack this now.
Begone. Greatness comes. Village priests have me
Still gonna take damage, but we're not gonna waste any more time. These dwarves, they definitely held well here. Held well. Hold on, hold on.
for Khemri.
Don't want the Roman here.
Will be done.
We'll send the Roman to fight that guy with the Chariot King.
Onward, soldiers.
Yeah. Let's go, boys! Time for the doors to die. I'm surprised they didn't get confederate here. It looks like the dwarves in the north can't confederate as easy anymore. They know about the existence of these dwarves. You can attack straight away if you want, as long as you have a siege attacker. Hey Wilman, you can only see the list of components I ordered. Looking forward to assemble it, and not looking forward to install Windows. Man, is there a worse thing in the world than installing new operating system? But definitely looking forward to assemble it and, of course, play Warhammer 2 on it. Yeah. Tier 4 dwarf walls are nuts. Except, what the fuck? This is not Dwarfland. This is the capital of the Graveyard Prospectors in the Greenskin settlement. In 2018 OS installs after like 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. It's the updating, not installing, the updating. That's the worst. How much did the 1080 Ti cost? Close to 1300. Close to 1300. But look at the case, man. I bought me a case to last a lifetime. Our supply is also high end. Why not reuse the old case? Because the old PC, I'll be changing a motherboard, and I'll be keeping everything. It's gonna be a separate PC, which will be used by my brother, and if something happens, by me. Why are there two fans? Because might be install issue with one of them, and I did had issues in the past where there was a gap between the and one I could not install. Since then I always buy two, and I change them pretty much every year. No room for two PCs, Wilman, no room. I do need to solve a set. I need like a custom table here for the length of this part of the room, and then I can fit everything. I'm gonna figure out the table in the future. Temptation, how long are we gonna take? 8 to 20 days. 8 to 20 days. Things go on the door. AMD fanboy. Only the graphic card, man. Only the graphic card. I changed both with ROM 2, man. The AMD CPUs when ROM 2 was released were total crap for ROM 2. Nowadays it's probably changed, but I'm gonna stick with the Intel for now. It's not gonna be much value here. We attack the other gate as well. They have enough troops to focus to stuff. Maybe not actually. We're gonna actually put this here. Put the general with them.
Master sculptor. Stone shaper. So be it. Cetra the imperishable.
They still have enough stuff here. Towers are shooting big doo-doo, really bad towers. I thought it was gonna be dwarf towers. The greenskin towers suck. Tier 1 best.
Rise, my statue.
I have a chair already. I already have a chair. Definitely improve my quality of life while sitting all day long. Next step is to get one of them tables where I can stand for half the stream and sit for the other half. That's the next thing planned. And she really has a scary voice. What the hell? Goddamn iron breakers. Guys, remember that one time we played Crooked Moon and an iron breaker explosives routed the rank 9 nice skulkers. 2 of them. We do have a landing on the wall. Pussycat is going in as well. This is a little rough, but might be fine. Acrotech is here to provide leadership. We have to debuff here. It's 50 seconds debuff. Yeah, whole situation looking good. I do not want to lose any units, so we definitely want to do this properly. The ghosts will backdoor the arm breakers there on the wall. Battles like this will be much better frame rate with new PC. That's a lot of units. Right now I have 14 frames. Hopefully the FPS not drop below 20 in the future. Walls looking solid. Tomb Guard is strong with Cetra. I'm happy with that. The CPU I have is not really good for this large scale ultra battles. It did work for me through 2 Warhammer games. You should have seen my FPS in the first 3 months of streaming. Maybe Wilman remembers. I was 17 to 20 FPS in stream. Not the 30 smooth you have right now when it's not lagging. Those were the days.
Forward.
The Lord was killed, they're gonna start losing leadership. There's a Thane there. Looks like our cat is playing with the organ gun. Well, you know me, Wilman, I do have patience when it comes to these things. Keep in mind, guys, if you're considering buying this DLC, you better have a decent computer, because the Tomb Kings will cause quite a bit of lag, because they do tend to go with numbers, not just quality, especially on the skeletal units. Also, to best improve performance, you can turn off the shadows completely, and you will get a significant performance boost.
Get your beards out the way, Darwin. We must
Trying to save this unit.
forward.
You can't name armies in the Warhammer. Only in that's the old war. They did lose the wall, nice. We didn't lose any units, beautiful. That's what I like. Greybeard prospectors are gone. This really pleases me, getting rid of dwarves. We have a unit of slayers still fighting here. Nothing makes me happier than getting rid of the dwarf position. Look at that Brace Slayer. Come on, guys, what the hell? Shoot him. Which faction needs the fewest numbers to have good quality of Warriors of Chaos? They have the best quality in the game. Lizardmen as well. I appreciate it, Standardbot.
Greatest of kings, victory.
The High Elves are strong all around. They have strong units, but the Warriors of Chaos have top quality. Okay, we have it, boys. We have it. Poor dwarves got overwhelmed so fast. You see, siege towers, they work. Not even tier 4 dwarf garrison can do shit. Patience, siege towers, attrition, all works. Deny them everything. And we have to occupy, because I don't want anybody to get this. There is a mission to sack it. It's currently tier 4. I don't really want it at tier 2. Let the tier 3.
It is mine
Blessed Legion of Pact exists only to serve only how God's blessed archers deliver his swift justice. A reign of death from above long after their own lives have ended. Well, Lambicat, wait till I play the Warriors of Chaos next time. You'll see. We have secured the Atlan Mountains. Greatbeard prospectors are gone. Now it's time to look at their neighbors, the Tomb Kingdoms. No, we had two different ones. Two different missions. There is nothing special in these mountains. But we do immediately get the Royal Barracks. That saves us huge amount of money. Huge amount of money. Look how much this building costs. 2,000, 6,000, 12,000 gold plus additional 30% because it's mountain. And this is good because we need more Tomb Guard. We also have the Shopty building, which I guess we can keep for now. And we do control the province now. Let's stabilize public order first. Okay. This is the last army, huh? I wanna get rid of these guys. They're spreading corruption. You have outgrown your usefulness, beastman. And we get founder of Khemri, second point. Additional hero capacity for Tomb Prince, and now we can recruit rank 7 Tomb Princes. Because of Peter the Great Father, and plus 4 rank skill for Tomb Prince. This is a powerful skill.
Served me in life. Now.
Ship Wizard needs to get Fate of Bejuna and the Purple Sun. Aspect of the Dread Crab. Don't use this skill. Don't use this skill. Doom of Darkness is very situational. I find best to put 1 point in Life Leeching and 3 points in Soul Blight. Okay, we're gonna wait with this. We can start now min-maxing with the Worship of Pact. Yeah, they balance the Norska.
Submit to your king.
We got another Cursed Isle. Yeah. The Stalia is still alive. This is nice. Let's send this guy back to the kingdom. If you guys wanna see me checking out the patch notes, there is a 3-hour video on YouTube you can watch me going over the patch notes with all kinds of comments and discussion. As Gonja. Yeah, we can start recruiting rank 7 Tomb Princes. Rank 7. So you can see here, when it comes to necrotects, these are some of the best traits. The ones that buff the unit capacity. For Lich Priest, I would say knowledgeable and wise. For Tomb Prince, really depends what you're gonna use it for. If you wanna get him a strong fighter, or you wanna have him for the campaign. Maybe for campaign trustworthy or wise. For the battles, you want the one for the chariot. Pretty strong with 8 attack and melee defense.
As your highness.
Next step in the campaign is to defeat this army to get additional army capacity. So we are building towards strength rank 1 now. While we are doing this, we definitely want to take this kingdom here. The chaos will destroy them though. The chaos will destroy them. There's no way these guys will survive chaos, but the chaos will come here as well. What is the situation with the capital? Tier 5? How the fuck did they get tier 5 and then even tier 4 capital? That's what the AI growth and income. Their infrastructure is pretty bad, so we're not gonna have problems here. This might be a strong unit. I do want to fortify the Great Desert before this war. Get another great incantation of Xara.
Blade Lord, at your service.
They do have to spend 2 turns here.
Lord of the Glade.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last one we get hit. It's only 2850.
highborn.
And now we can finally move on this army. This army is really scary.
I keep my own counsel.
Really scary. I do want to investigate what is going on the other side as well. Rolo, this campaign will be a campaign hero. And we need to build up Zandri as well. This will save some income for one turn. It did keep the same infrastructure here. Yeah. Looking very good. I'm the man. I am Dan, the man Stan. Ask, is it worth building walls and a lot of settlements in ME as TK to deal with chaos? I think the Tomb Kings will struggle with chaos. It's gonna be big struggle against chaos. So the Tomb Kings are probably the main enemy is pretty much the chaos. As the victory conditions around this part of the map up to the Akendorf. And you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get attacked by two different factions of chaos all the time. So 18 armies during the invasion. One will be spawning left of the Land of Assassins on the boats. Land of the Assassins, a coast of Araby will be instantly invaded. And 9 will be spawning in the Great Desert of Araby. So that's a lot of chaos. I would not even recommend expanding to the point where you can trigger the chaos invasion until you have tier 5 units. It's gonna be rough. How soon did you take the Black Pyramid? Early. I think it was around like turn 40, something like that. Building walls against these chaos guys, yes, but you're gonna need armies as well. Walls to slow it down so you don't lose tier 3 settlements. Like obtain access to the following resources: golden idols, gemstones, and marbles for the blessed blade of Petra. The golden age is long past, but Cetra, in his infinite pride, will see it born anew. As a symbol of intent, he demands a statue be raised in his image, one worthy of the greatest ruler that has ever walked the earth. It must be an effigy of pure magnificence. Cetra issues his orders. Only the finest materials may be used in its construction. Kasabar marble, Tilian gold, and black opals from the Sylvanias. Anything less will arouse his severest displeasure. The golden idols, gemstones, and marble. We have all of them. So what will gonna be happening if they didn't change anything regarding the chaos? I think these are the vessels or puppets. I always miss those two. One of the chaos fleets spawns here, and they are supposed to attack Lastria, as there is no other good spot for them. I guess they could have spawned closer here, and then too close to the High Elves. So one of the chaos fleets spawns here, and they will go towards the player. They will ignore Lastria. They are supposed to fight Lastria. I feel like this chaos fleet should be focusing Itza, whoever controls Itza, but no, they go for the player. The second chaos horde will spawn here. This one is a big problem. The third chaos horde spawns here. And the fourth, the main chaos horde, spawns here. There is also Bjornlings during chaos invasion spawn here. So Tomb Kings will face almost full threat of chaos early. 9 armies from here, 9 armies from there. Zakonja, I can name one of the Tomb Princes, but I do take names from the top support lists for the heroes. There's already so many names, so many names. I go for the heroes on the list of the top 30 people. We do have some people who are not on the list to still get the names. We're gonna have a lot of fun with Chaos with Tomb Kings. I mean that is a good and a bad thing. The top 30 guys are all in hundreds and some of them are in thousands. We do want to deal with these guys before they flee. They're taking damage from the sandstorm. Pretty much, Conja, pretty much. Will there be 4 times 6 chaos stacks? Chaos Invasion spawns 9 armies. 9 armies of each faction. Earlier they're less, like 6 to 7. Well, the Conja, it's not really necessary, but very generous of you if you do. The Chaos Invasion keeps coming until you defeat the Warriors of Chaos. It's possible that you fight even 50 of their armies. I had campaigns where I did fight 50 of their armies before I destroyed them. Public order is good here. We're gonna be building now through the Worship of Pact. Okay, these guys are going north, or they didn't do now. We can definitely now go for them.
I am ready.
Definitely go for them. The Greenskins did not take the southern Badlands, so they do not have any hostile intentions towards us, which is good. At least not right now. Let's improve this public order. We do wanna get this tier 4 here. That would be the best place to build. What the hell is that thing called? Hekaran Citadel. Why does the Hekaran Citadel don't give garrison? It would be nice if this thing gave garrison, because the garrison is pretty shit in Tomb Kings. It's a fine place for Coast of Araby. No, I will not ally with Greenskins, no. Greenskins hold the territories I will get. What do you think are the strengths of Tomb Kings in campaign? Their armies. Start low quality and small and less in number, small number. But as the campaign progresses, you get more and more armies, more and more quality, to the point where nobody can match you. A royal burial chamber. It's good if there is a lot of adjacency.
Be done.
Okay, we're definitely going for this now. Definitely going for that. We need to fortify the Great Desert of Arabi before we go to war with these guys as well. I'm not gonna declare my intentions yet. His growth is barely enough for now. This gives adjacency. Adjacency is very important. But we'll wait for that building. The Great Desert of Arabi borders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces, so the adjacency is strong here. Adjacency is strong here as well. Any of these except cost, and even cost of Arabi. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one does have a 2 only, so the adjacency is less important here. Yeah, pretty much every province except Land Assassin is important for the adjacency. What do I mean by this? There is a bonus on the tier 3 public order building, plus 1 public order in your adjacent provinces. There is also a royal burial chamber, which provides also adjacency bonuses to public order and untainted. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, that proclamation is also. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I was saving money for this. The proclamation of the Third Dynasty. Construction costs minus 10% for province capital settlement buildings, plus 2 public order all provinces, and income from settlement 10%. That's pretty important. That's the best proclamation. So, how do you deal with this? I'm gonna fortify the Great Desert of Arabi, walls, and then I'm going to cancel all diplomacy. 7 to 9 turns later, I'm going to do a small betrayal and attack them. If you want to avoid completely betrayal, wait 10 turns. But 7 to 9 is enough. On 9, you drop to dependable. Few turns later, you're steadfast. If you betray them immediately, you're gonna have a very low ability rating for a while, and other factions might start canceling diplomacy, even declaring wars. So I'm gonna maintain higher ability rating, 7 to 9 turns after I cancel all diplomacy. I don't want to do it now because they might declare war while I'm building walls. Canceling all these will definitely declare hostilities, and it will go from positive high to negative very fast. These guys helped us. They served as a buffer against followers of Nagash against the wars, but we need the lands. We are strong and they're weak. They have outgrown their usefulness to us. It will still happen to these guys. The same fate to these guys. Same fate to these guys. These guys we're gonna keep as a buffer for a little while. These guys have a tier 5 city, but their military infrastructure, advanced military infrastructure, is not good. This is the advanced military. The great stuff. They don't have any of this yet. We're gonna get tier 4 city when we take the tower.
King. My harem.
Yeah.
My dynasty reigns supreme. Address me as your highness.
I wanna finish off this beastman, but currently it's treachery. We need to wait another 7 turns, otherwise the ability rating will get wrecked. Oh, wait a little now. We need to stay here for a little public order anyways. Everything is getting improved here. Arctic is gonna be placed that I will not fortify. We'll risk it here. I can get more Shapti, and I will. We can get 1 more Shapti. Let's get him with experience, huh? There is a commandment to recruit with experience. Rolo no longer needs to harass this guy, we just have to spy on them.
Glade Lord, at your service.
The 85 because not really needed. Not really needed. I can always upgrade to that later. It would just be an extra cost.
Highborn.
I'm happy with the low times with the current SSD, and it's the SM SSD I'm getting in the other PC. Crooked Moon, Mutinous Gits. Oh, they're still alive. That's a surprise. Mango Draft, you need tier 5 units. Tier 5 units. All of them. All of them. Proclamation of the Third Dynasty. Make ready our cities, build upon strong foundations as they stand the test of time. So cheaper construction for the core building, public order +2, all provinces, and income settlements +10%. Age of Discovery has happened, turn 70. An Age of Discovery, the raging sea god Stromfels has gone missing, perhaps blown too far south by the arcane tempest that is consuming the world. With his absence, the great ocean is becalmed. Denizens of this world sense an opportunity. It is now no longer for the elves to dominate the seas alone. Other powers seek to ply the oceans, hunt for treasures, and expand their empires abroad. However, they must not mistake a calm sea for a safe one. There are still countless dangers lurking in the deeps. All major ports owners have become known to each other via diplomacy. Nothing happened for us. What does this mean, major port owners? It either means tier 3 or tier 5. These guys have moved out of sight. They're still causing corruption here. Anyways, boys, before we continue, I'm gonna have a food break. It's gonna be about 20 minutes. We still have ways to go today.
Lord of the Glade.
And things will be happening. We might even see Rise of Chaos. We do own 13 settlements though, so it's a little slow, just the way I like it. I'll be AFK 20 minutes. See ya in 20.
Glade Lord.
I'm back, boys. Food finished. Let's continue. Let's have a nice rest of the night here. Figure out who we're gonna kill next. If we avoid war with the greenskins for another 50 turns, we're gonna be in a nice spot. Yeah, we did get rid of the dwarves. We just have to be careful with spend this money. I do want to forfeit this position, the desert especially. That's a priority. Fortify the desert, because we're gonna be go to war with these guys. The chaos situation is gonna be amazing. I feel this is gonna be almost like playing Kislev, except on the other side of the world, and we are not Kislev. We do not have cold heads and hearts or hands, whatever that guy's saying. His mama jumbo. One shop is available here, huh? One shop is available. We definitely need to do this incantation here as well. 3 turns. Okay, hey there. It's because we lack the information. As I was saying earlier, we do not have information about these 4 units. We do not have information about these chameleon things. And we do not have information about Ancient Stegadon. We know it's Ancient Stegadon, but we don't know its health or rank. Stegadon is probably on life support. I'm liking this composition right now. We don't need a Tomb Prince in this army. We do need to look for more Tomb Princes though. Good traits. Good traits. Infantry Master. Ooh. On foot. Ah, on foot. No, don't want him on foot. No, don't want a peasant. I'm like, yeah. No, not on foot. But this is pretty incredible. I like these traits. More traits like this, character assembly. More traits like this. That's beautiful. Yeah. I do also want to unlock more heroes. This is one hero capacity for Necrotects 1000. Yeah, we'll get this Necrotect here. Apprenticeship of Tutmosa. Get more heroes.
Glade Lord, at your service.
We going in, boys. We going in. Declare war.
Been so tainted.
We defeat these guys. We get the 5th book of Nagash and also the most powerful book.
My glory. Fire on them.
We'll send our Charioteer King.
Unwise.
Okay, they got really diminished. We're gonna wait a little longer, but I think we have them. We get our Blessed Legion of Pact. How to get the Books of Nagash? You go to the Books of Nagash here, and you will view the locations and the summary of the 9 Books of Nagash. One Book of Nagash was in the possession of Arkan the Black, so you cannot get this book. But you can see the locations. They are random each campaign. The closest book to us was the 5th Book of Nagash, and also the most powerful one. So we did got little lucky. We do have to defeat this army to get the book.
My will be done.
We did harass this army. We did also diminish them through the sandstorms. You cannot auto-resolve against these armies, so you're gonna have to defeat them. This army full strength is very powerful, very powerful. Even in this condition, they're gonna inflict serious damage. Armor Sundering, Armor sundering means it lowers the armor when it hits. The archer is gonna be great against the 3-men. Stegadon Bastiladons. This is the most powerful book these guys have. We need this book.
To war.
This book will give us another army capacity and will unlock 5 of Tomb Guard with halberd, skeleton chariots. Powerful book. We do have powerful chariots here. We do not have any great bows. Ancient Stegadon. It's a killing machine. Killing machine. Look at this shit. It's not me popping a can, boys. Not me. My brother is watching. He's drinking beer. I find beer to not be a very good drink while gaming. They have 2 Bastiladons. They have 2 Bastiladons with the Revivification Crystal. These ones are healing and resurrecting. Val Riders, they're diminished, and this is the real reason why I attacked here. The details of some of these units are incredible. Mortal Emperors is the way to go, man. Mortal Empires. Mortal Empires. I like Mortal Empires more than Vortex. Hey guys, if you're watching something, if you're enjoying yourself, then drink beer. But honestly with you, when I'm gaming, the beer puts me to sleep. Opposite effect of the coffee. I only open a beer while I'm playing if it's near the end of the stream, or I need my anti-toxic cure. Especially when I see those full chariot armies. You just need one, for the nerves, you know. This terrain looks like it's here. It's solid. Beer puts me to sleep. Beer puts me to sleep. Makes me very sleepy, drowsy, whatever is the word. Well, try playing legendary campaigns while you're drinking. Try to maintain that level of focus. I think we're gonna put our archers here, do some chariot harassment. Strength of this army are the chariots. This guy will always have a chariots as strength of his army. This guy has more range, so he can stay in the back. We do have some meat shields. Okay, let the harassment begin. We wanna avoid those Wild Riders. The Wild Riders can kill the chariots. I'm hoping we diminish this unit enough. We did get attention from the Stegadon. The Stegadon will get murdered here. This thing is taking damage. Oh. No longer the Stegadon cares about us. They are in the range of the city, so we had bombardment. Put this chariot under stock. Stegadon is one of the toughest units in the game, the ancient Stegadon. We're more intimidating than a Carnosaur. Looks like they're using their long-range wave watchers here. They are doing some serious damage there, but this one is stalking. They're not engaging because they have a long range, but the Stegadon is going down. This is the harassment phase. This army gonna play in a similar fashion like a Wood Elf army. If you ever played with the Wood Elf army or Ryan specifically, where you harass the enemy into making bad moves and eventually engaging battle line very diminished. Those wave watchers are definitely murdering chariots. Serious damage. The Detention Stegadon is going down. The wave watchers, they do run out of ammunition. We should put some of these healthy chariots forward. Here's a new group. These damaged chariots should stay in the same group. Don't need to keep them forward. They're already taking some serious damage. Put the healthy chariots to take some damage now so we minimize the losses. They can heal that Stegadon, we have to kill it. No, you're not healing. Need to kill that thing. Kill that thing, boys. Beast is down! The beast is down! Causes an earthquake. Okay. We pissed off one of the Saurus warriors. Our chariots did take some damage. As long as we don't use any units, it's fine. We do have significant advantage now. 3 men are not very dangerous damage dealers. Bastillodons either. But they are more support there. We'll continue this harassment, but our chariots is still in okay shape. This wave watch is doing so much damage. Wave watch is the best archer in the game. Wave watchers. Best archer in the game. They did run out of ammunition almost there. But our chariots did take damage. I need to pull out these guys. This guy's taking too much damage. They're responding to our harassment with range attacks. Sharp bows are great. They are more artillery than archer. They're definitely among the top now that I mentioned it. They did slow down this chariot. These guys, man. Charge. Wild Riders, so cool in combat. These guys are one of the most effective chasers in the game. Makes me cry and sad for the other chasers. Melee cavalry with 6-2 charge and frenzy and physical resistance. What the hell? Okay. Our chariots are significantly diminished here. We still do have ammunition. The wave watchers run most of their ammunition out. These chariots are still in good condition. These chariots have to fall back. Actually, hold on. Let's disband the groups, and we're gonna get a healthy chariot group here. These three. These three will continue with the harassment, while these three will fall back behind the army. Put the stock on one of these. This one. These wave watchers are almost out of ammunition, and we haven't lost a single chariot unit, as we've been spreading around damage. We killed the lord. We don't want to kill the lord. We want to finish them off here. Maybe we can follow up again. The lord has 50 armor, weak to projectiles, no shield. While the rider is approaching, 22 good horses. Whatever they're riding.
Acceptable. I am.
Okay, chariots have done enough here. Chariots have done enough here. She's just gonna finish those wild riders there. I'm focusing this chariot unit here. Those wild riders have the silver shields. It's actually good silver shields, not the cavalry ones. We need to intercept this. Go for a charge here. They can't take damage. They don't have enough armor to fight chariots in melee. Not armor, not enough armor, not enough bodies. That one did take serious damage. Come on, you can do it, boys. No casualties. No casualties. Great job, boys. Great job. Everybody dead. Pull out the chariots and send in the rest of the army now. Let me shoot here. Shoot that 3 men. I'm gonna shoot those kings there. They're going around there now. What are those? Stamps? These guys are good for a charge. Still don't want to take damage in those chariots. The streamer is going down, streamer going down with the Thunder Arm there. 10 assist here, those Bastilodons. You guys just keep at distance. Streamer down, streamer down. They should be starting to lose leadership here. I did expect more casualties, but look at the damage on the chariots. Damage on the chariots. They did take quite a bit of damage. Good, very good harassment. They're gonna lose leadership here. Shoot that Bastille there. There's good health here. This one is healing. Saurus warriors, wave watchers retreated. Yeah, go here. So we'll close the route. As long as you don't kill the leader, the army is destroyed. This guy is unbreakable? What the hell? They have an unbreakable leader? Must be Crown of Command. Unbreakable leader.
Unliving king.
Look at those bastards. Still one's going down. Alcazar will handle him. What the hell is this guy rolling here, shooting arrows? What is he? He's a Legolas? He dead. We got the book, boys. We got the book. We got one of the books of the power. Books of power. This is the strongest book to get. Strongest book to get.
I alone.
Brave Watcher survived one of the Bastilians. Good money here. 2120 treasure, that's huge. That's huge.
Unleash these slaves. Let the living live. Witness my eternal majesty.
We have uncovered the 5th book of Nagash. Order finally returned to Nagihara, but it was many years until the kingdom prospered again. Under the rule of King Alcadizar, the mortuary cult was held under close scrutiny. Its research is severely curtailed, lest there has been repetition of Nagash's horrors. Excuse me. Many years passed in peace until Nagash seemed but a dark and distant memory. So the books of Nagash, Nagash Necromancer, the Arch Necromancer. The 5th book. Look at this. Army capacity +1, unit capacity +5 for the Tumgar halberds and a skeleton chariot. +5 for the Tumgar halberds is pretty powerful, and not to mention additional army capacity. So the Tomb Kings, they start with 1 army capacity, and through dynasties unlock 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 armies. And then the Heralds, army number 8. The 5th book gives you army number 9, and this is basically the max armies you can get without using the mortuary cult to unlock new dynasties, which cost 10,000 gold and 800 canopic jars. Every time you awaken them, it costs 800 more. So 6 dynasties, starting army. The Heralds Empowered and the Book of Nagash is 9, and each army here costs a lot of jars. You could have 13 to 14 armies in a very long campaign easily.
Address me as your
But look at this, look at this. We pretty much doubled the unit capacity on the Tumgar halberds, doubled. It's like we got 5 more royal barracks. Plus an army capacity, 5 more chariots and 5 more regular Tumgar. So 5 regular Tumgar, 5 Tumgar halberds, and 5 skeleton chariots plus additional army. So basically the 5th book gives you an army that can immediately start with 5 Tumgar, 5 Tumgar halberds and 5 chariots. Pretty powerful. What are the win conditions? You pretty much have to take this part of the map for short, this part of the map for long. The victory conditions in ME are improved upon. They have better victory conditions than other factions in Immortal Empires. So you need to maintain tier 5 units, control the Black Pyramid. Build the rest of the pyramids, few or all, and control the settlements which are the southern part of the map. Southlands, Badlands, part of the Border Princes. Where are other books scattered around? Scattered around.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
We are going for world domination here. Tetra will conquer the world. Like I said, a very long campaign. Expect 3 weeks. This is the king. We do have master charioteers. We do have master charioteers. I do want to unlock the battle skill. Okay.
My dynasty.
Once you defeat them, the next battle can be auto-resolved. I don't think they can kill anything here.
Nehekara will be mine.
Get more money here. Actually, I'm not gonna take 300 when I can get 30 canopic jars.
End them all. Kill them.
Yeah, we destroy Eyes of the Jungle. Got another army. We are working on another army as well. Right now, we are working towards being strength rank number 1.
My will.
This does not mean we have the top quality though, just the numbers. Intimidation purposes. Since we acquired this, it's time to cancel our alliance.
Look upon my eternal form. Know that you broke out with great power.
I cancel diplomacy with the Rahav dynasty. The next 7 to 9 turns I will conquer the lands. So we can have the great desert of Araby for ourselves. They are no longer useful to us. We'll take the desert. They control half the desert and its islands. So we have established ourselves here as a major power. Then we're slowly gonna do the other things. If the war with the Greenskins happens, we're gonna give these other guys for allies. If we don't have a feel for the allies, we're just gonna absorb other Tomb King kingdoms. We need more land, more unit capacity, more gold, more research. This is all you get with expansion.
Attend your king, slaves. Scepter does not serve.
Take this mountain here. Yeah, this is the legendary AI. Legendary AI, they can build Hero Titan.
My will be done.
They can build a Hero Titan.
Land of the dead. Onward, soldiers.
The legendary AI gets a huge growth, boosted technology, and money and replenishment. I don't really care about multiplayer. I like playing the campaigns like we do here. Let's finally sort this place out. We'll focus growth after again. There is a vault there, and there's a pyramid here. There was no pyramid in the desert, no. Get money here for now. I love the Tomb Kings. Love the Tomb Kings. Great addition to the game. Faction full of flavor. It's unique mechanics. Makes it much different than the other factions.
Address me as your highness. My dynasty reigns supreme.
That we're gonna have to stay here for about 2 turns. We will fight these guys in about 7. This army is too much for them, even for their Hero Titan. We'll get some good infrastructure. You know, the first tier 4 cities looks like again going to be from the AI. We can also start raiding with him. Raiding the Black Tower of Arkan is actually money.
Greatest. Imperishable.
There is a, I think, Greek proverb says, after war, make allies, alliances. But what if you had allies during a war and there is nobody else to fight? After war, warrior allies. Seems logical to me.
I serve king and
Cetra is very power hungry. He wants to conquer the world. I think it actually tells you here. It says here, Cetra the Imperishable is the king of all Tomb Kings. He is a ruthless leader whose thirst for conquest knows no bounds. Cetra's power is far greater than on any other Tomb King, and his unyielding will is such that he never needs to return to his sarcophagus to rest. Jungle Bear, I think they did not put any buffs for the vampire units on the Ark and the Black, because I think it just copy-pasta battle skills. They forgot to put a unique character battle skill buffing those specific units. No doubt in a million years they might introduce such a thing. Because what's the point using those units, right?
I serve.
Okay.
Of Nehekara.
Okay, 7 turns. We can always get some troops. If we can get 7 Tomb Guard and 6 Tomb Guard halberds, yoo-hoo! What the hell is this guy? We have to change the command here for the recruitment. We did. We'll drop our skeleton mid shields, and this guy will get solid battle line. Solid battle line. Shapti will go to another army. We do need more Lich Priests. We do need more Lich Priests. I'm gonna unlock a Necrotect here, and then the Lich Priest, the Lich Priest, the Lich Priest. Well, Lich Priests are very important for the replenishment. This is King Roman's army. We'll sort this out as well. This guy will get more warriors. Draguli, they're the same books, they're just randomized around the world. We did not have this book last time because it was far away. This time we got a different book as our first book. Looks like the Jagged Horn tribe was destroyed. We need to destroy this guy. We can't let this guy recover his army. As there is nobody else to fight now in our kingdom, they're probably going to declare war on us. Doom Kingdoms declare war on Karak Zorn. Doom Kingdoms is in the bottom right. They are bordering Karak Zorn. This is good. This is good. We'll honor the alliance here. Karak Zorn have one settlement. This is act of aggression against Karak Zorn. We did have non-aggression pact. It was forced on by our allies, so it will diminish our reliability rating to probably untrustworthy. By my guess. We unlocked Dynasty, apprenticeship of Tutmosa. Tutmosa subtle artistry with chisel and mallet earned him the honor of sculpting Cetra's throne. Got another necrotect. And what happened in diplomacy? Untrustworthy. We dropped 3 levels for betraying a non-aggression pact, but it was forced by our allies. It was either betray the alliance or betray the non-aggression pact. Betraying alliance, it's almost similar impact on ability rating, but we definitely want to keep this guy. And Karak Zone, we definitely want to destroy the dwarves. Not now, but eventually.
Who called?
The time for talk is over.
No.
Okay. Edgekal, good morning.
Greatness
The next technology will get another Lich Priests. Lich Priests seem to be a little more difficult to unlock with this faction. Priesthood of Asaf.
My will be
Increasing quality in this army.
Find
We are going to be increasing quality in this army as well.
dead. My will.
Roman will be getting Shapti. We're not going to use global recruitment. We're going to go into Atlan Mountains to get him with some experience. We want this for the adjacency.
Submit to your king.
Okay. I want to forfeit this place. This is growth now. Public order is solid. We can get another necrotect.
Address me as your
They're so hard to level up, this necrotect. So hard to level up.
the
There's a higher chance he dies before he ever gets level 20.
priest moves.
We have Eternal Master of Ceremony, Infantry Master. 2 Stalkers. We're gonna be waiting for better units. Marble is in here. So this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Let's actually finish this first. Hold on with that. There is a mission to raid our own territory here.
Gods. Bleed.
Yeah. 2800. These guys are here, huh? Taking fighting as damage. I want to destroy them.
Cetra moves.
Yeah, I guess we try to get more money with the rest of the money. Minus 30, huh? This one will switch, and this is 2 turns. Growth is fine there. We can also switch out this one now that we are recruiting. Public order is fine, so let's put growth. This has a low growth. About this. We have 2 buildings available here. We do not need public order. Not really. There is adjacency bonuses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different provinces. On tier 3, the obelisk grants 1 public order to adjacent provinces. So the adjacency on the obelisks, it actually pays off. Yes, Apollo, yes, we can do that. We can do that. That's a very gamey thing to do, though. I used to do that before, since around 2 days. We're gonna be patient. What are those glowing things next to the Black Tower of Arkan? We'll investigate. I love the this faction. Love this faction. Cetra Molder Empire's probably best Tomb King's faction to play. Tomb Kingdoms are fighting Karak-Zorn. They're probably gonna get wrecked in the long term. But I did not Karak-Zorn have a passive gameplay from the Vortex campaign. Who knows what they have now? Okay, the Crown of Nehekara, the next step. It says here Grand Hierophant Kartep. What? What does it say Grand Hierophant Kartep here? We're playing with Cetra. The raid was a success. A barbarian chief draped in ancient gold and gem-studded trinkets is dragged before Cetra. He is larger by far than the average human and wears a growling mask of surliness. But Cetra revels in the terror that lurks behind his eyes. The creature's soul is forfeit, of course. Ak demands eternal justice, and Cetra his due. What will be the manner of this insect's passing? What the hell? Should set Cetra the Imperishable here, not Grand Hierophant Kartep. Guess it's just a typo here. Casualty replenished for 20% or experience units for skeleton unit recruits. Does this also mean for a Tomb Guard? We have to investigate. I don't care about the replenishment right now, so we'll flay him and raise him. The Lich Priests bend to their work. As the Norscan is swiftly denuded, he babbles the source of his wealth, Ice-Tooth Mountain. His outside skeleton is soon back on its feet. It's an impressive specimen indeed. Cetra commands it to lead the way to the resting place of his crown. Eternal Servitude. We don't care about the second effect. Eternal Servitude, the Lich Priests of the Mortal Cult have left their necropolis in search of servants to aid them in their holy work. The incantations of preservation must be maintained and furthered. However, not everyone is a suitable candidate for such work. Who can we spare?
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Jakal, thank you for King Sport. The chaos is still the same, and I did not really like or really care much about the Voice of Chaos Invasion when I started playing the Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2. With Warhammer 2 it's a little different, and I actually now love how the chaos works. Love it. Chaos coming like they're coming, and with how many armies they have. It's the one of the best things in the campaign. Our many bound servants have been busy laboring for our greatness, but we can spare a small number to labor at our venerable Lich Priest's behest. I'm sure we can spare some extra bodies to ease the Lich Priest's burden, so just lower a miscast for 10 turns. This one is actually pretty nice if you are in the midst of action, but I don't want to spend any jars here. They're not generating that much jars to spend 40 like that for an event. Okay. And we have the final step of Crown of Nehekara. Win the following battle with Cetra the Imperishable's army, the Crown of Nehekara. Deep in the Ice-Tooth Mountain, a Norscan host lurks in wait. Their leader knows he harbors a relic of great significance, even if he does not glean its origin. In due course, he will know the truth and its terrible price. The king will not be denied a second time. Today, Cetra will regain his crown and exact his bloody revenge. Vengeance. The Crown of Nehekara. Effectively several crowns in one. His regal address instills Cetra's unyielding will within those nearby who serve him. It gives +3 armor, +5 physical resistance, intercept chance 10%, and has an ability which buffs units around Cetra, buffs their damage, armor piercing damage, and charge bonus. Nothing really special. Nothing really special.
Oh my god!
But it's not an
Have
armor.
you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Poison, thank you sport. It looks like it's an enchanted item. So it's a good slot. It's a good slot, and for those stats, it's pretty good. It's an enchanted item. So what is this army they have? Is a Chaos Lord with a bunch of Chaos Marauders with great weapons, a unit of Chaos Warriors, 2 Chaos Knights, a unit of Marauder Horsemen, 2 units of Armored Chaos Trolls, 2 Hell Cannons, and a Giant, Chaos Giant. Wondering if these buffs are Tungar to rank 6. Because getting rank 6 Tungar would be pretty crazy. Who the hell is in the city? This guy? No, the Tungar are not considered skeletons. They're skeletal, but not skeletons. Maybe it is actually. Hold on. Strength 3. They're considered skeletons? They are. They are. Yoo-hoo! Oh boy. We definitely want to get rank 6. They are considered skeletons. Time to get some veteran units, boys. Rank 7? Because of additional rank here, we can recruit rank 7? Next turn rank 9? What? How long does this last? 3. We have a plus 3. Plus 4. We are missing one here for 2. Plus 5. Plus 5. Plus... plus 5. 6. There must be somebody else still here. Holy shit. Time to get a veteran army, boys. The Tungar takes a while to get high rank. We'll trigger the event next turn. Trigger the event next turn.
Find my harem.
And we'll be upgrading our military, I guess.
Prince King of greatest dynasty.
Plus 1 here. Should not stay in the settlement though, cause I mean, I don't want to lose that movement range. Stay outside. I don't want to lose the movement range. Yeah, there is an interesting trait. You can lose the solitary if you stay in the city with high public order, which is positive there. I don't wanna. I wanna stay. I wanna get the lone wolf eventually. It's time to get veteran armies, boys. Time to get veteran armies.
Is my throne ready?
This guy will also stay outside.
Dynasty reigns supreme.
No recruitment buildings here.
Never tire. Is my throne ready?
How much does that one cost? 4,750. It is a bit pricey. It is a bit pricey. Okay. Need to buff our Tomb Guard. Tomb Guard attack, defense, Tomb Guard armor and damage. Here we go. We're gonna recruit veteran units. We can recruit rank 9 Tomb Guard on Cetra. Wow, the Boar Princes were deleted. Oh my god, the greenskins are killing people. I mean, look at the Badlands, all green. Hopefully the dwarves can last another 50 turns. Greenskins are just click, 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 delete people. What is the saddest imperishable attribute and how do you upgrade it? You upgrade it when you have a large treasury. You get local income from province and raiding income when you're raiding. Extra raiding income. Doom Kingdoms declare war on Numas. Why are they declaring war on everybody? We are not gonna support any of them. These are both our allies. Break the alliance. There goes our ability rating.
You have the attention of the imperishable. Do not.
Non-aggression. Ooh, immediately they cancel military access. Holy shit. Our ability rating is unreliable. The allies went a little bit crazy here in the last few turns. Looks like a war is brewing. Okay. Let's start the event. This is the great incantation of the Hot. What's unlocked? The god of scholars reveals secrets even lost in the mortuary call due to the Hot summoned souls are called more freely from their realm. We have a casket of souls available, one of them. Lord recruit rank +3 and unit experience +2 for 5 turns. The last 2 ranks are costly, so I think it's worth it. And I can recruit the rank 9 Grave Guard. Holy shit. Even the rank 9 archers. What? I'm gonna have to write down the names. Necro, Nach, Sentries, Cheaters, PUBG. All the experience finally stacked there, in just a regular one. Absolute Guard. Ifis Worshippers. Aris Chosen. Spook Squad. Look at this veterancy. That's what I'm talking about. You won't get a trade for long recruitment, I think.
King of greatest dynasty. Stand, Sentinel! Land of the dead.
This is veterans for all armies. It's pretty good time as well, because you're not fighting right now. Pretty good damn time, good timing right now. I can get 3 Shapti as well.
Address me as your highness.
This one are rank 3. So we're gonna have to wait.
Submit to your king. Attend your king, slaves. Legions rise.
Recruit rank 5 here.
Moving.
And rank 6 here because of Cetra. Okay. I can also unlock another army. We have a strategist available. Nice. I'm gonna use one for the exploring right now. Recruit him in the Al-Haik.
Lekara rises from the sands.
Route Marcher and Knop Jarhorder. This guy is gonna be for exploring. Yeah. Strategist also gives him 5% more. He's gonna go explore. Mimda, this is gonna be Mimda. King Mimda. Okay. Experience. We'll get the rest of the troops next turn.
Legions move. Address me as your highness.
Okay, armies are being assembled. Armies are being assembled. I don't need to touch any of this. Do need to forfeit this. We have now 5 armies. 5. That's beautiful. Working on the 6th. 2, man, that's gonna be nice. +2, +2, +5. We have two wise guys. Two wise guys in the army. Wise guys give experience and the canopy jars per turn. Experience for the new recruits. Was book battle easy? Yes, because they got diminished. But things are escalating here. Things are escalating.
What tribute do you offer the great king of Nehekara?
Looks like this canceling treaties now. It did drag us to war with dwarves, the Karak Zorn. All the Tomb Kings now are in bad relation with them, with each other. And we are unreliable. Rank 9 Tomb Guard with halberds. And this, we are missing stuff as well. Holy shit. We can even get more damage. This is not the real damage, this is the event. 78 melee defense. This is looking very sweet right now. This is not all, they can get more. We are missing 2 technologies and we are missing a banner. Not a banner, a follower, my bad.
I rule everything. My name.
43 melee attack, but the extra melee attack is gonna be good. This quality on the experience is beautiful.
Greatest.
Rank 9 archers. Yoo-hoo! The other fire is gonna be crazy.
Village priests have me weary. Arise, legions. Tomb King of Nehekara. I have risen. In camp.
I do need to put a shop to here.
Find my hand. Powering on life.
Look at that quality and the experience. Holy shit, man. Getting all these veterans like this.
Land of the dead. Arise, legions. Find my harem.
We have to put him into recruitment immediately.
Priest King. My will be done. On your knees.
There you go.
Immortality and power.
This is done for recruitment. And we can switch this to construction.
Land of the dead.
Need to fortify this place. Waiting for the rest of the stuff. Public order here is good. We don't need more of these buildings, just get money. They're gonna fortify these two as well next. By the time we declare war on the Rachen dynasty, it's gonna be built up. These guys are ready here. They're gonna declare war. Looks like it. Wars are gonna be happening now for sure. Hopefully we have the armies assembled in the 3 turns. No declarations of war. I recommend the 6th first, following by the 1st and then the 4th.
Cetra the imperishable.
There's some quality shit here, quality shit. And we are gonna be getting technologies for these guys, plus the Herald.
Whom King of Megakara, my will be done. Find my harem. I have risen.
Armies are going up.
Land of the dead.
2 more units here. Yeah. I'm getting an army unlocked first, the caster, before the follower. That's a better priority.
Moving.
Ooh.
This is my endeavor.
Got a necrotech which increases the capacity on the Ushabti. Jav's servants bring a brutal jackal-headed dead to his unfortunate foes. Let's Scotty here.
King of greatest dynasty.
He's gonna go into King Roman's army.
Who commissions me?
Lich Priest, we also know Lich Priest. Knowledgeable is pretty strong. Knowledgeable gives wins of magic power reserve +5 to all armies faction wide and weakens the enemy ones in the region. So everybody gets +5. Somebody requested the PUBG name. Somebody requested the PUBG. Personally, yeah. Personally, I like the game. This place might get attacked by those guys. Let's see if they're gonna betray the peace treaty. Yeah, just have to wait a couple of turns for the armies to get assembled. The king's army is ready next turn. The next unique lord, I'm researching the one for the Ushabti. He will have the strongest Ushabti army. Full Ushabti build. Mimda, King Mimda will go explore. Get me some treasures. And we're gonna declare war on the Rahan dynasty any moment now. We do have 5 armies, so there are 3. And we're gonna have 6th army soon as well. Well, will I put a Casket of Soul in one of the armies that need a carry unit? What do we have here? Lost Tomb, Hidden Knowledge. During the excavation of one of our lord's tombs, a disaster occurred. The more we dug, the more sand poured into the breach, trapping our unfortunate workers inside and resealing the chamber. Is the loss of a few wretched laborers sufficient reason to dig elsewhere, or should we persevere here and redouble our efforts? I'll get 2,500. It's pretty good at this point. There are many other tombs to be explored here whose rewards are just as fruitful and could be unearthed much more quickly. We'll dig elsewhere. Escaping to counter shards and corsairs, Plague Claw catapult, and summons. Magic as well. Look at this army. This is really impressive. I'm amazed. Look at the veterans.
Address me as your highness. Nehekara rises from the sands. Awake the Necrosphinx! Beast!
This guy.
Down, boys! I'll set the slaves to work! Land of the dead.
Mr. Absol will go to that army.
Address me as your highness. Anad? Come then, messenger.
These guys have not expanded yet.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
We have two armies here. Striking the pulse of despair will be important. Construction up. Settlement has so much growth. This is our first tier 4. And one army to take these islands immediately as well.
Rises from the sand.
This one gets wrecked first.
Mortal fool. Tomb king of Nehekara.
Everything is at capacity here. Yeah, let's fortify these two. 4 turns we declare war.
Son of Nehekara. I keep my own counsel.
Okay. Name a taking unit. Whenever carry, you don't need the money to name a unit. Anybody can name a unit. Anybody in the chat, you spot a unit without a name, tell me the unit name, and tell me what name you want for the unit. Illich there, you just need to expand pretty much to get money. We do not have any specific spots where we make a lot of money. We do have 2 gold mining buildings, but it's only 150 each. That is nowhere specific. Nowhere specific. It's trade and income from the higher tier infrastructure right now. Thank you, Mercator. Itza declare war on the Vampire Coast. Okay. Now we're gonna start the next stage of the warfare here. King Ram with the copy pasta. Got a builder and Cetra. A mission against Razor Sega settlement belonging to any of the following enemies of Doom Kingdoms: Numas, Karak Zorn. Get treasury, canopy jars, and the diplomatic relations. Look at these guys, they're dead now. Shit Wizard, the Brown, rank 8. Getting there, more powerful every day. More Browner as well. So,
Unliving curse.
big and bold Boner boys.